morning, YouTube. It is Monday morning. If you are new here, my name is Jess. I am a third grade teacher in Southern California, and I started this vlog series, The Day in the Life of a Teacher, specifically to share with you guys little things that happen as I'm teaching. So this is episode 2. If you watched episode 1, welcome back. If you are new here, I hope you consider subscribing and sticking around. We are in week 2 of testing, so these vlogs are not going to be a lot of content filled because we don't do a lot of content teaching during testing. We do a lot of art projects and fun and games, and yeah, it's not a whole lot of curriculum content. So if you're looking for that, that will be coming back in 2 weeks. So I wanted to share with you guys something that I just found on my whiteboard when I walked in this morning, and it is this poster, and then there was some eggs filled with jelly beans on my stage. So we do buddy classrooms for testing. So the kindergarten, 1st grade, and 2nd grade classrooms don't do testing, and they all have a match with a 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade classroom, and they do little things for them throughout the weeks of testing to try to encourage them. So this is what I found for today. It says, "You are excellent," and then all of the little eggs have little motivational sayings on them, and then there's a jelly bean filled egg for each student. So I thought that was super cute, and I'm just gonna show you what else they did for us. They brought this poster over. It says Smarty. Don't worry, one of my little pants fell off, but it's supposed to be like Smarty Pants, and obviously, as you can see, it's an acronym, so each of the letters has a cute little saying on it to encourage them to do their best on the test, take their time. And then they gave us a bag of Smarties with them. I also want to share with you guys my outfit. I already got 2 compliments from a parent this morning and one of the yard duties walking in, so figured I'd share. These earrings I just got yesterday at Target, actually, and the bright red is just like amazing. Matches my nails. Love it. And then this dress is one that I've had, I don't even know how long, like 5 years maybe. I think it came from Target. It has like a little diamond pattern on it. And then any chance I get, which is not very often in Southern California, to wear my hunter boots, I wear these. Yeah. I just thought it was cute that my earrings, I finally have earrings to match my rain boots. Hello again. Sorry for the outfit change. I went to film yesterday and my camera died, so it is now Tuesday. I have a couple fun things that I'm doing today that I want to share with you guys. The first is, after we're done with testing, we are going to color some bookmarks, and this is from Teacher Goals. Literally, that name is perfect for her because she is goals. And Goals is her last name, so it's not like she's being cocky or anything. But she could be, because she's amazing. So this is her latest doodle bookmark. It says, "Talk about a page turner." And I'm going to turn you guys around and show you the rest of the bookmarks in her pack. These are the bookmarks. They come in color and in black and white, so you can print one out in color, or you can print one out for your students to color. I love this one. Perfect pairs. How cute is that? Chill out, one more chapter. Kind is cool. Belief in yourself. Reading keeps you sharp. There's magic in these pages. Read without walls. I love that one. Pour yourself into a new book. They're just so cute. And then talk about a page turner. I think there's one more. Happy Lost Sock Memorial Day, May 9th. I think that is it. Yeah. So this is the second time that they're going to be working with these bookmarks. The first time I showed them all of that just like I showed you guys, and then I just made a Google form and I let them put their name and which bookmark they wanted. That way I only had to print out the ones that they wanted. And then I printed them on white cardstock, cut them out, let them color them with anything they wanted, colored pencils, crayons, markers, whatever, although markers did look the best. And then they gave them back, I laminated them, and then they got to keep them. So that was a really fun, easy little art project that we did. Since we're testing, I wanted them to have just something that they could just chill out afterwards. So they've already got to pick the other bookmarks, so I'm just going to do the taco one today. Just a nice way to just relax after the test, do something easy and fun, and then they get a bookmark out of it. So while we're talking about reading, I wanted to share with you guys how I do my Scholastic magazines in my classroom. Not the magazines where they get to read in them, but the magazines that they take home to order books from. So I got this little wish list from Miss West Best, and basically I just pull apart all the magazines, staple them together because they come with like several packs a month. And then I give these to the kids near the beginning of the month. Since this is our last month of school, May pretty much, we have 1 week in June, I wanted to make sure I do it a little bit earlier so that I gave the books a chance to get here before we leave for school. So I'll give these to the kids today. They will hunt through and circle in red pen which books that they want, and they'll write down the title, the price, and the item number. And then they get to pick one book for free every month. It just has to be under $5. And the way that I was able to do this is I posted something on Facebook and Instagram at the beginning of the school year, asking them if they would be willing to donate $9. That $9 is going to give each child one book every month because there's dollar books. And then people just sent it to me on Venmo. I put it in my account, and then I just paid for these coupon books. These coupon books are birthday books, so I don't know if this is like cheating on Scholastic. Don't tell on me if it is. If you're watching from Scholastic, thank you so much for giving my kids books. But basically, this is for a free book up to $5. And there are 32 coupons in this book, and I think that this book was only $28. I'll check on that for you guys, and I'll show you where to find it on Scholastic. So instead of them only being able to get a $1 book, they can now get a book under $5. So that $9 donation really turned into like a $45 donation. So I just keep these in my desk, and then I have the kids fill out a Google form. I will show you what it looks like. It's really easy to set up. And then they pick which book they want. I put it in. I use each, I'm gonna hide the coupon code so you can't steal it. I just rip off one coupon per student, and then throw them away, and then that's it. Then they each get a free book. So those two things we're gonna be doing today. They're gonna be filling out their wish list, and then they're gonna be filling out their Google form to tell me which book they want for May. I will put them in with the coupons, and they will get their free book. So I highly, highly suggest doing this. Post on your social media and see if anyone would be willing to donate $9. I think I still have the message screenshotted. This was going around on Facebook. So if I do, I will put it right here so you guys can just pause the video and just copy the text. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess right now, guys. I'm a mess. So I'll put that here so you guys can see what that looks like. And now if you want to pause the video so you can see that, do that now, because I'm going to turn you guys around and show you how they pick their free book on the Google form so that I can get it and put it in for them. Okay, this is what the Google form looks like. All I do is I put which month it is and then free book. I put name and item number and change it to short answer, and then I post it on Google Classroom so that they can just click on it. If you are not techie at all, I'm going to show you how easy it is to do that. So just go to your drive, click new, and then more, Google Forms. And a new form will pop up. It'll say untitled form. This is where I'll type, oh, this is hard to do one-handed, May free book. And then under untitled question, I will just click and put item number and name. Okay, and then it, I don't know why, but it automatically just showed up as short answer. But if it doesn't, you'll click over here on this little drop down menu, and you can change how you want them to answer it. So maybe there's only a few books. If you didn't get that coupon book, if you just got the donations, and you want to just pick which $1 books they can get if you didn't have the coupon book, then you can just put which options were $1, and then they could pick it that way. So that could be a way that you could do it even if you don't want to purchase that coupon book. I'm going to post it to Google Classroom, so I will just highlight the link, go over to Google Classroom, create assignment. I title it May free book, and then post the link, and then assign, and that's it. Then when they go on to click it, it will look like this for them, and they will just be able to add it. Super easy. Okay, once you get all of the responses from my students, you can see responses 24, there is a button for you to print all responses, but it will put each response on its own sheet. So you're gonna have to print out however many number of students you have, that many pages. I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight all of my students' names, if I can get that first one. Highlight it, and I'm just gonna click print. Then it will put it all on one page, and then I'll show you how I put it in with the coupons. So now what I do is I go to enter orders. You're gonna do student flyer orders because it is assuming that your student is entering this for themselves. I'm going to type my first student's name. Then I'm going to click apply coupon for this student. I'm gonna take the free birthday coupon and I'm gonna apply this coupon code in where it says coupon. So I'm gonna type that in. And then hit apply. And then I go to my list and I type in the little item number that he selected. Oh, so he selected 62X9. And then that book will pop up. I'll click select and then it will change the price from whatever it was to free and then confirm and apply, and it will add that book to my cart. And that is how you order students' books through the birthday coupons. Super easy. I just want to add too, I keep these in my little teacher drawer. So I don't pass these out. I don't give them to the students on their birthday because for sure they would lose them and it would just be a waste of money. So I just keep them with me, and then whenever they turn in that Google form, I will just use the coupon to enter the book that they picked. So that's why they put the item number. All I have to do is put in the item number under student orders, put in the coupon code, and then it will make it free so that I don't have to pay and they don't have to lose the coupon. All right, you guys, I have tried on Scholastic to find the birthday coupon book. I'll show you one more time what it looks like. I'm getting to the point where I think that this is only sold at the beginning of the year, which would make sense because if you're gonna buy a birthday coupon book, you'd want all of your students to have a birthday coupon, and if you buy it now, most of the birthdays have passed. So, I even went back and looked on my purchase orders in Scholastic and I purchased them in August. So I'm not sure. I searched birthday coupon, birthday books, coupon books, booklet, like every possible combination, and it's not coming up. If I do find it, I'll put it in the description box later, like I'll update it, or I will update you guys in another video. But even if you don't have this coupon book, if you get people to donate money to your classroom, then you can just buy the $1 books for your students every month. So it's a really awesome way to get books for your classroom. I'm so sorry that that coupon book is not available. By the way, that idea to use the coupon books came from Elizabeth at 4th Grade Unicorns, who is amazing. If you're looking for book recommendations for your class, you need to go follow her on Instagram right this second. 4th Grade Unicorns, she's awesome. So thank you, Elizabeth, for that awesome idea. So we are going to be working on perimeter today. So I found this fun game with area and perimeter because they've already learned area, and all you're going to need is dice and graph paper. So I need to go grab some graph paper from the office, and then I'm going to show you guys, hopefully at recess. It's a rainy day today, so hopefully at recess I'll be able to show you. If they don't have rainy day recess, if they do, I will show you after school. It's a really easy game. It's going to be fun, and I can't wait to show you guys. So I will pick you guys back up later to show you that. All right, so I'm back. We did actually have rainy day recess today, so I wasn't able to vlog at recess. It's lunch now, and I wanted to share with you guys how I taught area and perimeter today. So we have actually done a whole unit on area before, but perimeter was done separately. So I'm not really sure why they separated it, because I think having the students learn them side by side so they can tell the differences is really important for them to not get confused. So when I was teaching area, I taught perimeter a little bit. We did area very extensively, and we taught perimeter kind of as just like an afterthought. And then today we're supposed to be teaching perimeter completely, but that was like 2 or 3 units ago. So I also reviewed area. So I found this, I think it was supposed to be an anchor chart on Pinterest. So I just made them into notes, and I did the exact same thing for perimeter and area. So I'm gonna flip you guys around and show you what my notes look like. Okay, so we are an Avid elementary school, so my students are very familiar with 3-column notes. Typically the 3-column notes, the first column is just the word, the middle is the definition, and then the last one is a picture. But I saw this really cool anchor chart on Pinterest that said perimeter is, can, and looks like. So I thought instead of just doing the 3-column notes, we could mirror that for area as well, and then have those be our Avid notes for the day. So this is what we did. I had most of it filled out except for inside and around, and then the actual equations. So we talked about it as we were writing it, and then I had them help me figure out what the totals would be for each one. And then they're going to keep these in their Avid notebook. So after we did those notes, I found this book that actually, I didn't even buy this. It was just one of those books that I picked up in the staff lounge. Someone was giving them away. It says Perimeter, Area, and Volume, a monster book of dimensions. This was a little high. So this goes into volume and depth and just circumference of circles and things that we don't cover in 3rd grade. So I only read parts of it, but it's pretty funny. It talks about a monster going to the movies. So if you wanted something to kind of introduce to your students, this is a really good book to start that with. So we did the notes, we read the book, and then we played a game, which if you know me, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love me some games. I actually found this game on reliefteachingideas.com. I'll put that here and I'll link it down below so you guys can just click it and go to it as well. Oh, these darn lights today. Let me go turn those on. My lights are motion censored, so apparently I'm not talking enough with my hands. Anyways, so what you're gonna need is a piece of graph paper. You actually don't need that much. Depending on how many students you have, you only need 1 for a set of 2 people. And then each partnership is gonna need 2 dice. And then they're also going to each need a different colored marker. And that's it. So what they're gonna do is they're gonna take their piece of paper and they're gonna sit across from each other. So I would sit on one side of the paper and the other person would sit on the other side of the paper. Take the 2 dice. Whoop. Take the 2 dice and roll them. So I got 2 and 3. So those would be my side lengths. So my side lengths are going to be 2 and 3 for my rectangle. So I would take my pen and I would draw a rectangle in the corner on my side, whatever corner they want to start on, and I would draw it having side lengths of 2 and 3. I had my students switch off if they were going to be finding the perimeter or the area. So on the first shape they would find the perimeter, the next shape they'd find the area, and so forth, and just go back and forth. That way they were practicing both of those skills. And instead of drawing it, I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So this is as far as I got with my partner because I have one student absent today. And so I started on this side, she started on this side. And the goal is to try to take up as much space as possible with your shapes until you get to the center and your shapes start to touch. Then inside each box you can see that I either put the area or the perimeter. So for the ones that were area, I had them write the equation. So they would put, like this one, 6 times 5 equals 30. A equals 30. And then the ones that were perimeter, instead of having them add up all the side lengths, I didn't have them write it because there just wasn't enough space. So they would just write P equals and then the perimeter. They thought this was so much fun. It did get a little wild because it is April, almost May. So, you know, I feel very brave for playing a game today in math, but anytime that I can try to incorporate games and movement and collaboration and partnership and talking things out, I do. So that was a really, really fun game. Really easy. You don't have to prep anything. You just have to make sure you have some graph paper, and that's it. Just as kind of like a heads up, I think that this game would be best as a review game. So my students were already familiar with area and perimeter, so it's not like I only did a couple notes and then sent them off to go try it on their own. We learned this very, very thoroughly the first time around. So this was a review, the notes review, the book was a review, and then the game was their independent practice. Even though they were working on it with a partner, I didn't need to explicitly teach it, so I showed them a few times on this paper so they got the hang of how the actual game works, but they already are very familiar with area and perimeter, and then I was just walking around to make sure that that they were understanding and doing it correctly. So a couple little pitfalls that we ran into. A couple groups, one student was working on one side and the other student was working on the other side. So you want to make sure that they are on the same side and that they are in opposite corners, because if they're on the same corner, their shapes are going to touch a lot quicker. So you want to make sure that they're working in opposite corners and that they have different color markers. So if they have the same color marker, it's going to be hard to tell once they start getting up closer to the middle whose shape is whose. So make sure they have different colors. And oh, this is something else. So a couple times students were taking, so say they landed on 5 and 4. Instead of doing 5 and 4 as the side lengths, they were doing 5 times 4 is 20, and then 20 was the side length. So you want to make sure they know that the 2 dice that they roll are the side lengths themselves. Then they have to figure out what the perimeter or area is based on that after they draw their shape. So have them roll the dice first, draw their rectangle, and the sides, I forgot to mention this, the sides of the rectangles that they draw have to be touching. So see how they're all touching each other? They don't have to all be touching, like all the space doesn't have to be used. They just all have to be touching at least one side of the shape that's already together. So I hope I explained that well. So if you have any questions, feel free to put them down below and I will answer them. All right guys, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed episode 2 of A Day in the Life of a Teacher vlog. Again, if you have any questions or if you like this style of video, please let me know down below. And if you don't, please don't let me know because that would be hurtful. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys have a great day. I hope you also consider subscribing and liking. I have a lot of hopes and wishes, I guess. Yeah, happy whatever day it is you're watching this. And I'll see you guys later for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.